right, so here's the dilemma. We have a rotted, impacted pipe, cast iron, 50-year-old pipe inside this wall right here. Now the access panel is over here, but this is only for the tub area right there, behind the tub. Now we have to go, you see that big pipe right there? That's the main. And that other pipe is going into that main. So we have to cut a hole on the other side of that main to access this rotted pipe that's into this wall. Okay, so I got it measured out somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. So we're gonna cut this open and we're gonna get a look at it. Okay, Ivy, say hi, Ivy.
Hi, Ivy.
Yeah, okay, Ivy's chopping away at the hole. I make him do all the grunt work. He does the whole chopping. Yeah, I know, double thick drywall. Okay, so here was the rubble double piece. Here's the first piece. Now there's another piece on the inside of that. So.
Okay.
There it goes, Ivy. There it goes. Knock it out of there. It doesn't have to be safe. Just knock it out of here. Let me see. Oh man.
You missed the main.
Yeah, we missed it. It's over there more. We're too far this way. Hold on, let me look in here. Oh, I can probably make that work from here. I can probably do this job from here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't even know, it might be this elbow too. We might have to change this elbow, but I know it's gonna be this piece over here. I could go for another hole right here and make it a lot easier, yeah. Another hole right here.
Okay.
Because I might have to remove, because this one has this elbow. Most of them don't have that elbow to it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I might have to take off that, what is that, like a 45? I might have to take that off too. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do is remove these two screws here. Then over here, I'm gonna have to remove those two and remove these bands. Then take this piece of pipe out, which I'll show you, and then we're gonna have to get a look in there and see where it's impacted at, because I'm not sure. Could be coming down into here, into the main. That's where the impact could be. Could be in this 45 right here. I'm just not sure, but we'll take this apart and we'll take a look at it. So you're just gonna remove these bands right here with the drill. You see that? Okay, so you got those bands, and then you're gonna have to use a razor knife to cut the rubber off of there, because there's a joining section on here, but it's been on there for 50 years, so you're probably not gonna be able to peel it away. If you just put it on last week, you'd be able to peel it away, but that's not gonna happen now. So you're gonna wanna cut these like this with this razor knife. Now I'm not gonna hold this camera and do this because I don't wanna cut my finger, but that's what you wanna do. You just wanna cut them and peel the rubber off. Okay, so you see it's apart now. There's inside the pipe there. I've seen way worse, okay? So there's that. But it's not draining well, so it's probably going to be impacted in the 45 here or in this 45 over here. So I'm going to have to pull that out of there, and then to clean out the impacted area, you just get a like a drywall saw, and you stick it in there and push it back and forth to remove any. What it is the rust builds up inside these pipes because they're cast iron. So they rust from the inside out. So you never know that they're gonna start leaking or not until they start leaking. There's no warning with these things because the damage all occurs from the inside out. It's not from the, so it'll just pop a hole in there one day, you'll see it dripping, and then you'll flip it over or whatever, and then you'll see a big hole that rotted from the inside out. So I would say there's probably a restriction in here. Probably, I can feel it with my finger some in there. So, and then over here, there's always a restriction going inside this 45. So we'll get that cleaned out. But that's how you take this apart. And then when I put it back together, I'll just put a piece of plastic pipe in here with a couple of fern coats. And we'll get back to that. All right, so what I'm gonna do is use this little drywall saw here, and then I'm gonna go inside the pipes right here and right there, and I'm gonna saw out a lot of the buildup. It's like little barnacles and stuff that get built up in here, and that's gonna cause, just causing the restriction. Keeps the water from flowing nicely. I can't film now while I'm doing this, but that's what you're gonna do. You're just gonna poke away at all the buildup that's in here. It's inside these pipes here and here. And then you wanna get it all put back together and flush it out. Okay, so this pipe here had all the buildup on it going down in there. I actually couldn't even get the saw in there at first. When I put the saw in there, it wouldn't even go in. I had to poke through the restriction that was in there. So, but I got it going through now. So it should be all open now inside here. And it's going all the way through now, all the way past this part here. This was all blocked, so water wasn't flowing through. It was all just rust from the inside, just built up in there. Okay, now to put that back together, you're gonna need a couple of fern cones, which I got right in the cart. So what you're gonna do here is put one here and one on here, and then put a little piece of pipe in the middle. I'm not putting that old pipe back, okay, that rotted thing. I'm gonna put in a fresh piece of plastic pipe in there. All right, so when you're gonna put it back together here, it's real simple. You just wanna spray some WD-40 on here, on this, both of those, and on the piece of pipe. There's the piece of pipe I'm gonna use, and then the fern cones. Just spray a little WD on there, and that'll make the fern cones slide on there nice and easy, so you'll be able to get them on there and slide them in and out of there to slide up on the pipe. So, okay, I'll show you what it looks like when I get it on together. Okay, so there it is back together, and the only thing you need to do is tighten that up and run the water to make sure it don't leak, which it won't leak. My stuff never leaks. But anyway, so what you want to do is when you put the fern cones on, right here, you want to make sure the nuts are facing you. Don't put them on where the nuts are facing the other way, okay? So this is these little details you got to pay attention to when you're doing this stuff. So make sure the nuts are facing you so then you can get in there and tighten them up. All right. Okay, so the water's running and it's not dripping or anything, so yeah, it's going in there. I can feel it, a little bit of vibration here. The water going down in the pipe. I can feel it going through the fern cone a little bit. Yeah, it's all good. Right, then I'll just get Rich to come back and patch the holes. It all depends on how this was. Sometimes you put one of those little access panels on here. I might put an access panel here and repair this hole. So, all right, guys, have a nice day.